I am sitting here getting ready, doing my makeup and trying to do this do-over and get into that black dress. Y'all know what's going on today. It's Blakkandi, baby. Turn the volume up.
It's Blakkandi. It's Blakkandi. It's Blakkandi. It's Blakkandi.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's me, Diana Blakkandi, on here to you guys. So today we're going to be doing a food prep video. I am actually, y'all, my blind dog is right here about to hit my camera. Okay, but anyway, we're going to be doing a food prep video. Today I am going to be making protein bowls. So I am going to grab my bowls out of here. These are going to be my bowls that I am going to be using. I'm going to have little small protein bowls, and then I'm also going to be having salsa and all that stuff. So that's what I'm going to have for the week. So we're going to get started, and we're going to be cooking today. So let me let you guys be able to see the stove a little bit. And I am one who keeps pans and stuff in my stove. So anyway, I am going to take out a cast iron pan, and we're gonna get to work. We're gonna get to work over here. So I'm gonna turn this on, this bottom eye on a little bit high, and I am going to be, what I have here is some ground turkey. I should have got some Genio, but I did not get any Genio. I actually didn't think about it. I just grabbed this ground turkey. So anyway, this is some ground turkey. I have already cut up my green peppers and onions. Right here I have a bunch of green peppers and onions that's in here, and then I have a can of black beans that I'm going to be using, and then I already have my brown rice. You guys can see my pot smoking from oil on the bottom, or something is on this eye, which is, it'll burn off. You know what I'm saying? That's what comes with knowing how to cook. So anyway, let me grab me a fork, and this is what we're going to do right now. We're going to actually go and I just have this one thing of turkey. Now, with your green peppers and onions, you can actually add those in and strain it all at the same time, or either you can sweat your green peppers and onions separately. Some people don't like doing it that way. They'll just mic them in the microwave. You can actually add them in here and let them all cook down together. So we're going to get this right here started. Let you guys see this and bring you guys a little bit closer. Okay, now I'm having to bend down. Okay, so now that I have gotten my my ground turkey going right now, and it's actually making some water in it while it's cooking, I'm now going to go ahead and add my green peppers and onions. I'm going to take another fork because I might not use them all, and then just rake them in here. And again, you can actually sweat these by themselves if you like, or you can mic them, or you can just add them into the pan. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add them into my pan, and then just let them cook down all together. So, and I have another fork. And it just depends on how many vegetables that you want in your food. So right now, that's how that's gonna cook down. I mean, I think that the more vegetables, the merrier. So you're gonna cook all this down together. And then you actually wanna turn your stove down. You can turn it down to medium if you like. If you turn it down to low, it's going to take a while to start back cooking again, because the chillness and the coldness of the green peppers and onions, if you have chopped them up beforehand, it's actually gonna chill and cool down the temperature to the cast iron pan. So you want to get all this together and let it all cook down together. And all this is for your protein bowls. And let it cook down really, really good. Just mix it in really good. And remember, you're going to be adding rice and black beans all into this mix. So the more, the merrier. Let this cook down really, really good. I think I'm going to add some more, a little bit more onions and green peppers. So this is what my onions and green peppers look like. And just let it cook all down together. So remember, this is going to be one meal together that you guys is going to eat, a protein bowl. So that's what I'm having for this week. You don't have to keep stirring. Just mix all this in and let it cook down together. Okay, so what I like to do right here is I like to keep actually stirring my meat to make sure I break it down really, really well. And the longer that you actually keep it here over the stove, it will break down. I don't like a lot of clumps of meat, and it'll break down to little small, little bite size where you can chew it well. You're not getting a whole bunch of chunks. So I like to cook it all the way down. And at this point right here, you can actually add your black beans and your rice into it if you like. But it's best to go ahead and transfer it into a bigger pan or pot. It just depends on how big of a batch, whether you're doing it for 3 days, 5 days, or 7 days. And I pretty much meal prep for 5 to 6 days. And this right here is going to take me all week. Some of you guys might want to know... hang on for a second, because I'm going to let this cook down just a little bit more. Is this done? Yes, it pretty much is. So I'm actually going to cover this a little bit and then just actually turn it down on low so it can simmer. Okay, and I'm just going to talk to you guys for a little bit. So at this point, some of you guys probably want to know if you can just add, can you add, taco seasoning and stuff to it? Pretty much yes you can. Oh, you guys are crooked. Yes, you can add taco seasoning to your batch. Salt and pepper if you like. I don't add any to mine because I will be using the salsa anyway, and so you guys know the salsa is so low in calories, and so that's what I'm going to be doing. Can you actually use like tacos and all that stuff? You can actually get some let me show you this. If you don't eat it in just the rice, you can actually get yourself some spinach wraps. You can get some spinach wraps and you can actually eat it in spinach wraps, or either you could just actually eat the bowls with the rice and stuff itself. Pretty much it's going to be on some days I am going to be using the spinach wrap, and then other days I'm just going to be eating it out of the bowls, and this is exactly what I'm going to be having. Nothing else is going to be with it. So now I've actually strained my beans, and I'm going to be adding them here to the pot, and then I'm going to be adding the rice to the pot, and then you guys are going to see the overall look. I'm going to let it cool down, and then I'm actually, instead of, you can't say plate your food, I'm actually going to be bowling my food, okay? And so what I'm going to be having is, I'm going to be making them right here. These are 2-cup servings, and that's what I'm going to have, 2-cup servings in these bowls each. So I'm going to transfer pots to add the beans and the rice right now. Okay, now we're gonna actually do the transfer, and I'm going to be transferring all of the ground turkey and green peppers and onions into this pot. So all this is here in this pot. And now I'm going to be adding in my strained black beans. You can add in as many as you want. Just go ahead and put the whole can, guys. You're going to add those in. And by now, you guys can see how this is starting to look. And you don't want to mush them. You just want to turn all of the beans to get it actually in here. Let me show you. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay, like that. So after you've added in your rice, you're gonna mix everything together. These are what your bowls are starting to look like now. And these are going to be very filling. Now, some people like to go ahead and add their salsa all the way into the mix. I don't. I don't want it to get all wet and mushy and stuff. So what I'll do is I prepare all of my bowls separately, and then as I eat and decide to actually pull out one of my my 2-cup bowls, I'll add the salsa in each and every day that I want to do. And then you can measure a little bit better though too that way. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and bowl these up, and you guys are gonna see how I bowl these. Okay, there you have it. Your protein bowls, high protein bowls. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys comment, subscribe, share this video. And another thing is, if you don't know who I am, it's Blakkandi, baby. Turn the volume up.